Yo guys, what is up? It's your boy Vader and I'm back at it again with a brand new Call of Duty mobile video. And in today's video, I'm going to be bringing you guys an insane nuke ranked legendary gameplay with the CBR4. As you guys know, in Season 9, the CBR4 got buffed and it's a newly good SMG now, so it kind of can compete in the meta. Previously in Season 8, in Season 8 it did get nerfed pretty heavily, and then we had a new champion for the SMG, which was known as the Switchblade. Obviously, the Switchblade is still #1, but the CBR4 definitely puts up a rivalry within that SMG matchup. Now, talking about the CBR4 Gunsmith that I just showcased in the video, I'm rocking the monolithic suppressor, the granulated grip tape, OWC laser tactical, OWC marksman, and I'm running the RTC steady stock. You could probably put on the wide cam combat stock if you really want to. However, to combat the strafing speed deficit that I don't have with this weapon, I am using Skulker. I've kind of realized in some of these games that Skulker is way more of a useful perk than anything, especially with guns that definitely take advantage of a high strafe speed. So yeah, that's going to be the best gunsmith build probably for this if you want the most accurate SMG in terms of the CBR4. And what's really nice about this, and specifically with this domination standoff game, is that you can just keep rushing and play around buildings and keep rotating. That's the greatest thing about this gun, is that the mobility allows you to keep rotating constantly around the map 24/7 to make decisive plays. And obviously I'm just backstabbing people, trying to catch the enemy off guard and things of that nature. And the CBR4 is a really specialized SMG because you can take medium range matchups, you can take sort of a long range matchup depending on how well your aim is. So if your aim is super good and you're really accurate with your shots and you're not pre-firing bullets that will bloom so much, you'll definitely win. Like as you can see there, like from dumpster to gas station, like that's pretty long range. It's not a medium range gunfight. So for the CBR4 to deliver a performance like that is really good in this game. And one of the other things about it is that you can definitely play super aggressive in close range because it's really good at capitalizing on close range encounters. And obviously right here I'm kind of stuck, so I'm just trying to play around this little corridor area in Broken Wall. And as you can see there, I catch someone off guard rotating, and I'm really aware of my map surroundings. So if there's someone above me and has the high ground, I want to play close to a wall so that way they can't wall bang me or catch me from the top and when I'm on the bottom. So as you can see here, I'm just playing around buildings, and this is where the CBR4 really excels, is that when you are playing in those building areas, like a lot of SMGs actually take advantage of this, except for the more AR style SMGs. Like with this type of SMG, you want to be playing in corridors, and you can see how I drop the nuke so quickly. I mean, I'm just taking like every single gunfight encounter that I'm in, I'm basically 100% winning it because I have the best chances, and that's going to be the end of the first half. And obviously I got a good like 10-12 kills there in that first half, so we can actually do some real work there. Obviously it's not something we want to see every single time in the game, but overall, you know, most of the people that I play against in rank don't really know how to counter someone who's really going on a nuke streak. It's really hard, especially with this map. This map is a little bit difficult to get a nuke because you have to constantly keep rotating. It's not like firing range where you can stay top 10, top tower, or if you're in nuke town, you can play from building to building. Like as you can see here, like I'm constantly rotating, catching people off guard, backstabbing people, and that's how exactly you want to play with this SMG. This SMG excels in that type of category. And like I said, I mean, honestly, I was pretty annoyed, I'm not going to lie, with the CBR4 returning. Luckily, even though that it did get a damage buff and somewhat of a good multiplier enhancement, it's not necessarily an overused SMG currently in this meta. But it's still definitely concerning because it's like, well, you know, they just nerfed it for being the #1 SMG, then you nerf it, and then you bring the Switchblade, which is even more annoying than the CBR4, and now you have two SMGs where basically they're just unstoppable together when you are using them. But obviously, you know, the CBR4 requires a very specific playstyle. You can't constantly play super aggressive with it, even though, yes, it is an SMG, you are going to get penalized for it, because the Switchblade does have a really good time to kill, which is much more efficient and better than the CBR4. But you know, the CBR4 does the job, and as you can see, I'm just backstabbing, I'm just, you know, flanking, I'm catching the enemy off guard. Yes, I'll take one-on-one encounters head on, but I'm always going to make sure I have a head glitch, because like I said, the accuracy on this weapon is not as good as it was previously in Season 7. That is the thing to know. That's the most important thing. So as you can see there, I'm pre-aiming things, I'm learning, I'm catching enemies off guard, I'm utilizing my map to my advantage, because that's how the CBR4 needs to be played. And like I said, you know, you gotta got to be able to understand when to take gunfights with the specific weapon, and if you do know how, you'll be rewarded just like how you see in this gameplay. So, I mean, I definitely want to know your guys' thoughts on the subject. Like, do you guys think that the CBR4 is really OP? I mean, I don't think it's a top 5 best weapon in the game, just because, like I said, it did receive a nerf. It's not that OP. Remember, you know, the Switchblade definitely puts a stop to that, but I don't know. I mean, some people would say that this gun definitely deserves to be in the top 10 gun category. I would say no. That's just my personal opinion on it, just because it's not really that much of a formidable foe within the game now. So I would love to know your guys' thoughts on it. And let me know in the comments section down below what your guys' gunsmith builds are for this gun specific weapon. I would like to know what you guys are rocking with. Maybe there's like a different attachment that I'm missing, maybe that could basically enhance it to where it could be even more OP. I'm not entirely too sure. I don't really like to use CBR4 that much, and as you can see there, I had to pick up another weapon because I was running out of ammo with the CBR4, and eventually, you know, 3-4 kills later, I got the nuke, and I'm just going to call it in and obviously decimate my opponents, which is obviously, you know, really exciting and very rewarding when you play Call of Duty Mobile Legendary Ranked. Too bad, like I said, I've been hoping for this. I'm hoping Call of Duty Mobile watches this video. I want to advocate that nukes should be able to end games automatically. That would be a great way to close out a game. But I have a lot of respect for these opponents that did stay in the matchup. It's not easy getting nuked. It's kind of embarrassing, and I have a lot of respect for people still staying in the game and wanting to finish it out totally. And like I said, guys, if you reached the end of the video, I sincerely appreciate the support and love everyone has been showing on the videos. And like I said, I want to give a huge thank you to every one of you who's been watching my videos. Please go ahead and leave a like. It definitely helps out the channel and the video. Go ahead and leave that subscribe. And this has been your boy Vader, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.